Good afternoon, everybody. How you guys doing today? Hope everybody's doing very good and that you all are having a wonderful Thursday. Give me 1 second here. One second. Hey, Unseen. I'm good. It's been a bit of a week. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little bit of a week. But we're gonna have some Minecraft fun today. Hey, Kit. How's my sister doing? Ow. Almost the weekend, yeah. It is, and it's a long weekend here. Making your you're doing your beaded flowers. Fun. I'm good. I'm a little sore. I went weekend means Sunday. Yes, weekend means Sunday. Sunday means we'll play Subnautica. I know. No, Tuesday I went to the zoo on Tuesday and I still hurt. My hip hurts so bad from that. Note to self, when you need a hip surgery, don't go to the zoo. No, I didn't get any good pictures this time. Most of the animals were actually asleep. I got a couple of wolf pictures, but I was there for probably 4 hours, and really the only thing that I got to see was the otters, the baby elephants, and I got to watch the wolves sleeping. My favorite exhibits were closed, so I wasn't able to get into my favorite exhibits. Unfortunately, they were closed for avian flu. The baby elephants were so adorable, though. We've got a really good zoo. I'm like, especially like for elephants, when it comes to elephants, our zoo is ranked one of the highest zoos in the nation by the AZA. So we've got a really good zoo. There's some parts of it that they need to update, but you know, we take good care of our animals, and that makes me happy. It is by far my favorite zoo that I've ever been to. I've been to Denver, I've been to San Francisco, I've been to Atlanta, I've been to Oklahoma City. Of all of those, the San Francisco Zoo is my least favorite. San Francisco Zoo is very outdated and desperately in need of work. It may be better now, but since you've probably been there more recently than I have, I'm going to assume it's not. Okay. Give me 1 more second. I'm going to finish ordering food and then we'll get started. I decided I wanted to order in some food today. I want to go to the San Diego Zoo so bad. I think that's everything. Give me 1 second. Yeah, that's everything. That's good. All right. Okay. Splash screen off. What am I? Oh, I know what I'm doing down here. This is actually perfect. Because I need to go up there, but I don't have any. Fireworks on me. What? 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 Okay. Whatever. No. We're almost pretty much done with our redstone. There's still some farms that I want to do, but for the most part, we're done with our farms. I think, you know, that could end up changing. Oh, that failed. Sitting over here going, where are all my tools? Okay, so we are going to, we're going to gather up our tools. We're going to gather up all of our stuff. We're going to go get a lot of sand. I've got our gunpowder farm running. That's what I was doing. I was turning it back on. We're going to go get a lot of sand. And then we're going to come back and we are going to make a crap ton of TNT. And we're going to continue working on clearing out the area that we need to build back up. I'm still finishing up some final details on that. But I'm just doing that off screen at this point. So... I feel like 2 shulkers worth of sand should be sufficient for TNT. We're gonna go get our sand so that we can do our TNT. We're gonna start blowing up a ton of stuff. We'll work on it from there. That's the plan for the day. Continue clearing out this landscape. I feel like this isn't going to be a lot of good sand here. So let's temporary waypoint our way over there. So Kit is making her bead flowers. What is Unseen doing? Look at this village? We have not looked at this village. Okay. Which kind of surprises me because we've clearly been by this village. We have looked at this village. I've probably gotten all the good stuff out. Boo wants you to spend time with her, Kit. She's saying, Mom. I'll say this, guys. I have my phone off of Do Not Disturb, which I very rarely do. If I get a phone call, I may have to step away for a few minutes. Very, very likely could be hearing back from that company at any point today. So, I don't want to miss their calls if they do call. Hey guys. You scared me. Here, let me help you down. Yeah, I'm hoping that I get that job. Are there any others up there? No. Yeah, same one that we've been talking about. Like I said in Discord, it's, you know, it's not necessarily an ideal job. It's not going to be anything spectacular or great, but it is a job, and I'm not going to complain about it. They had me in for an interview. And then they called me in this week for a second interview. So I'm feeling fairly confident about it. Interviews are bad enough, but second interviews kind of suck. Not gonna lie. I don't know that I brought enough shulkers. Oh well. We need more, we know where to go. Yeah, second interviews are like personality interviews. At least that's what they did. You know, the first interview was all, you know, tell us about skill set, yada, yada, yada. The second interview was very much tell us about you and your personality. Like, one of the questions that they asked was, how do you like recognition to be given? If you know, if you do something that needs to be recognized. Yeah. And it's just like, do we have to do this? Food is on the way. It'll be here in a few minutes. The only thing that I know that kind of sucks about this job, really, for sure, is if I do get it, we won't be able to do our weekday streams anymore. That's a regular in-office type job. Yes. That's exactly it. Thankfully, that was a pretty easy question for me to answer there. They were like, how do you like getting recognition for things that you've done? And I just straight up told them, I was like, privately. Like, please don't make a big deal about it. If there's something that I've done that you want to acknowledge, just let me know in private. I don't want you to make a big deal out of it in front of everybody else. You know, that was an issue that I had when I was active duty, is the command that I was at. They were really big on doing public recognition for everything, which is just how the military is in general. Yeah, exactly. But they were horrible about private acknowledgement. And, you know, case in point here, when I was out processing from the military and I was headed off onto my terminal leave, my supervisor, my NCO, told me basically, you know, I hate to see you go. You were never any trouble and you always did a really good job. And as he's signing off on my paper at work, I'm like, why did you never say that then? Like, you always made such a big deal out of people publicly, but not once up until I was out processing did he ever say that to me. So, just a note for people out there who might be going into a supervisor position. Recognize your people, even for the little things. It makes a difference. Not that I would have stayed in, admittedly. My eyes are bothering me today. Ow. Anything new going on in your side of the world, Unseen? Other than it's basically Friday for you guys? We didn't have the kind of workload really where we could do something like that. Especially the first shop that I was in. Like, the first shop that I was in kind of had, to an extent, like, blackout dates of you couldn't even take leave during certain times of the year. Which, that's just what the mission required. It wasn't that big of a deal to me. We almost have all the sand. And then my second shop was actually pretty much civilian run, and they just kind of let us do what we needed to do for our personal life, which was nice. Oh no! Colds are the worst. Colds are the absolute worst. Alright. Go ahead and head back home. For some reason. Home waypoint is not here. There it is. My grandma actually got a cold a couple of weeks ago, and it ended up progressing to like a walking pneumonia / bronchitis type of situation. Don't let that happen. If you're not getting better, please go see the doctor. The joys of chronic illness, Kit. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. I know that so well. The food will be here in a second. I think they got her on the antibiotic / steroids. I think last I heard she's doing better now. So it, also helps that she's actually staying home and resting and not being ridiculous and trying to do everything. Which she was still doing. She is the least sensible person I know. It's kind of funny. It's funny because she'll, get on my case about not being sensible. She's like, Grandma, stop. Take a look at yourself in the mirror for a second, please. That's the rest of our gunpowder. My food is basically here. I will be back in a minute. Yeah, it's getting better. I love her, but she can be so stubborn. You definitely need and that is the last of our gunpowder. Okay. Oh no, it isn't. There, that's the last of our gunpowder. There you go. Alright, be right back, guys. The delivery driver got lost. Do what I can to leave good instructions, but sometimes they get lost. Alright. I have food, I have drink. I have a decent amount of TNT. That. Sleep, sleep. Well, Unseen, I hope you feel better soon. Being sick is never fun. Pretty. Food. Have you guys ever had something that you just like absolutely hated as food for the longest time, and then for whatever reason you miss that something that you're ordering has that thing on it, and all of a sudden you really like it? Let us this is pretty much where we're at. We apparently still have a crap ton of stuff here from last time. That's fair. I'm just gonna turn this off. So for the longest time, I could not stand mustard. And I still don't like regular mustard. Let me preface this with that. I do not like regular mustard. However, about a year ago, I accidentally ordered a sandwich with honey mustard on it. I absolutely love honey mustard. I have no idea what mustard that is. I don't know the first thing about mustard. If I'm being completely honest. And like, I don't like just any honey mustard. I like this company's specific honey mustard. probably leave the rendering on. Yeah. I need to know how far down we're going here. Oh no, TNT. Whatever will we do with the TNT? Well, is this going to work if I do this? Gonna be a freaking bomb going off. Way to do it. I guess saying it's gonna be a bomb going off is, you know, speaking literally. Like, yeah. Captain Obvious moment. It is TNT. TNT is a type of bomb. I am probably not being efficient in my TNT usage. I'm spreading this out just a little bit. Well then. I'm thinking maybe TNT is just the thing that you use when you don't feel like digging. It does not seem to be efficient at all. You weren't supposed to do that. I just have the schematic up so that I can see how far we need to go. Yep, that's all. Because we've got honestly quite a bit. It looks like that we need to clean down. So. And actually, it really honestly doesn't fully matter. Because, so like everything that's still here, like this, and all of these and everything are gonna have to get replaced. You've got your glow-in-the-dark plants? What? What glow-in-the-dark plants? did not jump out of the way. Oh. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Like, honestly, Kit, you said that, and I'm thinking, are we in Subnautica? Is she talking about Subnautica? Must this be so complicated? That's the way to do it. That got pretty. What are we doing on team? How do I want to do this? I feel like I need to do some cleanup. I feel like it's just a total disaster right now. I also don't feel like manually mining today. That's the issue more than anything. I just don't feel like manually mining today. But I know we have a lot of work that we need to do. where I wanted to go. Hi, Cal. You really probably don't want to be here right now. Out this way. This cow has a death wish. Alright, buddy. I did try to warn you. You're tired of— okay. Talk to you later, Kit. Have a good afternoon, friend. Eee. I'm tired of blowing things up. We might move on to something else. Not gonna lie. That sheep died. Kinda like I expected it to. Honestly, as tedious as placing all this TNT down is, I do think it is going faster than if we were trying to hand mine it. However, TNT is massively expensive. do enjoy seeing it go flying, though. I think we're gonna have a short stream today just because we're on an off day and we're gonna be streaming the day after tomorrow. Just a heads up. Guys. Damn. I tried. Little pig. Well, hello. Welcome to the channel. Oh. All that TNT. I love all that TNT. Oh. Well, welcome to chat then. Oh no, we're on our last stack of TNT. Crap. Alright. I think this will be the last bit of this mountain that we're TNTing for a while. I highly doubt we've gotten a lot of buildup in our creeper farm. We can go check. We can go check if we have any in our creeper farm. Last little bit of TNT. I love watching it just fly all over the place. How did that pig survive? Alright. We'll see if we have any... I do not... I'm only live 2 days a week right now. Usually Wednesdays and Saturdays. But we may be dropping down to Saturdays only. depending on a number of things. I need to be over here. Well. Alright. We are pretty much out of TNT right now. And like I said, I don't really feel like I didn't come all the way over here. Manually mining? Let's work on a different part of this. Any for beginners of what? Like beginning Minecraft, beginning streaming. Sometimes. Depends on how we're feeling. Most of the time we're just in Minecraft. Every now and then we go to something else. Glad I came back. Oh. Do, golems not get knocked back? Oh, they don't take fall damage. Oh, that much. Okay. Care of what I wanted to take care of there. I need to get this thing moved over to our main area. And this is literally the only reason why I still come here. That's the last one? That's the last one. Okay. That's cool. Our other Ava. Welcome back to the channel. I'm doing good. How are you? That's everything? Everything. Alright. Make sure that that is in fact everything. Yeah, that is in fact everything. Okay. No, I am not in a position to do commissions at this time. I'm on PC. This is a Java edition. So. Almost done? I think we're almost done. Was that the last one? That was the last one. Alright. That turned off. Go back home. Oop, nope. Go back home, sleep, and then we're going to start working on putting some of the new terrain down. I think, let me see. Yeah. Grab that. We'll grab a couple of shoulders of that. And then we will now, some of what we're getting ready to place down now, I haven't done any texturing or anything to, so it's definitely going to change in the long run, but I don't have any more TNT left. Let's get those on. Oh, would you look at that? We might have blown up a little too far this direction. Render. What am I trying to do here? No, that's not what I wanted. What am I trying to do here? No? There we go. Easy place on. Road takeout on. Okay, there we go. Now we can start placing these. Okay. Need to be placing all of the grass pieces, not just some of the grass pieces. Words. What am I wanting to do here? Oh, I remember what I'm wanting to do here. I want turn that off. Where is for the time being? Okay. This is definitely not going to stay like this. But I do want to at least start getting blocks down for over here. Actually, no, I don't. I want to go ahead and start up here. Now that I'm thinking about it. We still need to clear out that entire thing down there. I can fix the problem of... Okay. Next. It's right there. There. Now, I am going to need someone, anyone, to remind me to light up under this stuff. when we get to a point where we're actually needing to light up. We're not at that point yet. Here we go. Turn this off. Hey, Pringle! How are you doing, friend? Excited to have you back on the channel again. It's been a long time. I feel like probably honestly just go ahead and free light through here. When's the last time you were on channel? How long has it been? Hello, sheep. You know it was a Wednesday. Fair enough. Does Pringle need a quick tour to see what all we've been doing while he's been getting educated? Yes? Okay. That works for me. That's more exciting than what we're doing. Alright. We'll start in our creative world. We've done this. We've done that. Lots and lots and lots of, demolished mountain. And then if we go over here, we have most of our starting farm area pretty much done. I mean, there's still stuff that I want to do with it, but there's the barn with our cows and our pigs and our sheepies and our chickens. They can come in here. I don't think I've ever seen them come in here. There's all our sheepies. And then all of our chickens. We have so many chickens. I think we have more chickens than we have anything else. Honestly. And then all of our horses that we've been slowly taming up. that we need to get a home for. We moved our industrial area. So we're down here now. This is our new storage unit. Which, here you go. This is 100% a storage unit by somebody else. I do not have the redstone knowledge to make this myself. And then we've just got a ton of different farms in here. So we've got our sugarcane farm, we've got a villager breeder, wheat, mud. Down here we've got our singleton trees, our double trees, and our mangrove. A bone meal farm for those two, and this is a bone meal farm for just this. Our creeper farm. Our slime farm. And our moss farm. So most of our farms are done. There's still some farms that I want to get up and running, but I haven't needed them, so I haven't done them. And then we went and got at least 2, maybe 4 of every dog. Some of them we have 5. Some of them we only have 3. But we have all of the dogs. I still need to build that. That's our pigling bartering farm that needs to be done. And then somewhere over in that general direction is a froglight farm and a magma farm. So that's pretty much all that we can show here. If we go to our creative world, though, so this is the area that we were just working on. I still need to texture all of this and everything. And get it all, like I said, textured out. But this is the area that we've been slowly working on blowing up and getting rid of. And then this has been the forest that we've been working on for the better part of the last couple of streams. Everywhere that there is a cyan wool is supposed to be a tree. However, I decided I wasn't happy with the trees that we have. So I pulled them all out, which is why it does not look like a forest right now. It looks weird. So I'm redoing all of the trees, basically. I still need to, like, texture all this stone through here. I've got a lot of, like, boulders and stone that I haven't textured yet, and Axiom has been putting flowers in weird locations. I thought I got them all, but I didn't. And over here is just the cliffside that we've been working on. I'm actually done with this cliffside, pretty much. and then the river and the creek that go away through to there. And then last week, while you were off becoming an adult, we started working on our big mega build that we're doing over here. And this is that mountain that we've been clearing off for ages. This is about as far as we got, because we did fight with the terrain a little bit. We've got all of this terrain to work out and everything. And then all of this terrain through here to work on. More cliffsides over here. Build itself. We don't have a lot done on. Basically just have a very, very basic start of the interior of this figured out. We still have, can't see it because I'm inside. Get outside real fast. We still have that we're using. I still need to figure out the terrain that I went through here a little bit. And we're gonna use this floor plan to be for this road plan, basically, to be for this village. So that's what we've done this year while you've been finishing up your education and becoming an adult. I know it's not a lot from where we were back when the school year started, but we've done a ton of other stuff too. We had a hardcore world that we lost to the Nether. We did a Santa's workshop project for Christmas. We've done a lot of stuff, but we're pretty much committed to this project right now. Finally. Ow. I think what I'm gonna do with the horses is take this property here that we kind of started working on and then never really got anywhere. Yeah. We've been busy. It feels like we haven't gotten a ton done, but we have been busy, so, you know, it is what it is. Right now, the current plan is to finish up this area right here, get this finished, getting it put together, and then do the terrain through here, which is just going to be a really mild terrain. It's just going to be like really loose hills, kind of like what's through here a little bit, and then put the roads down and get the roads figured out, and then we'll start working on building up the village. I think, like, right there-ish is where the new industrial is, so that'll probably be, like, the first house that we do in the village. Might make it look like a warehouse or something. I still need to finish figuring out the shape of this thing. It looks too boxy and too stumpy right now. Anyway, Thursdays isn't a normal stream day. I woke up today going, it feels like a Saturday. I'm gonna do a little bit of a stream. I'm gonna keep it a short stream. It's only been about 2 hours. I've had, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I had a lot of stuff happen this week, and I just needed a little bit of a break from the world. So we're probably gonna go ahead and call it here since we ran out of TNT and we still have all of this to clear out. I probably won't get much done with this, so Saturday we'll probably spend more time over here. And we'll just keep going from there. Hope you all have a good Thursday and a good Friday, and I will see you guys on Saturday. Bye!